know what that was not English. I think this is one of the... Hi everybody, so today we are going to be talking about bullet journaling for beginners. So when I started off bullet journaling, I started off with, starting really easy and easing myself into bullet journaling because I know that it can get really crazy when you want to be super creative and it can get very frustrating. Now, my first tip for anyone who wants to bullet journal is that it is not going to be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. I think mistakes give it character. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have like little marks here and there, and it's going to be okay. People invented whiteout for that. So my next tip is that if you don't want to go straight into a small bullet journal yet, I would suggest to get a graphing notebook. I think using a graphing notebook is very affordable. It's really easy to use. And you're gonna use it in school anyways. So I personally think using a graphing notebook or any graphing tool that you have and starting off your practice for bullet journaling before you even put it in your bullet journal. Yes. My next tip is to have a ruler. Again, get a ruler that is affordable. Don't spend money when you have things already. All right. Next, after getting a ruler, pens. I like my Pilot G2. I use my Pilot G2 pen religiously. The only downside about this pen is that it's very inky, which means that I have to let it dry in my bullet journal first before I start putting my hands on top of it. The other pens that I also like is the Muji pen. This one writes in 0.5. You can, again, get these at Muji. They haven't discontinued this one yet, but I'm sure down the line somewhere they will discontinue it. So hop on these pens. They also have them in different colors if you guys want to write in different colors, but yeah. Lastly, I have a fine tip marker that I got from Daiso. This is also another pen that I religiously use to make details and other things like that. Yeah. So these are also materials that I use a lot. These guys right here are the 3 items that I always carry in my pencil bag. This is my pencil from Muji. This has a nice hard tip where it's a really heavy pencil. If you like heavy pencils, this is it. So it has a nice grip right here, and there's a mechanical pencil. This also has a eraser right here for you guys if you guys make a lot of mistakes like I do. I personally really like to start off with the pencil first. Next, I know that I said that it's okay to make mistakes, but if you do make mistakes, having an eraser is also very handy. So with the theme of mistakes, I definitely have a whiteout pen tip thing that I also got from Muji. This is very handy when you make small mistakes like I do. I personally, again, like ink pens and rulers that smear in my ink. So when that does happen, I do have my whiteout here to cover up those mistakes. And my last tip is always bullet journal for yourself. I think bullet journaling is a lot more fun when you don't have to make it for content and for like the beauty of it. Draw what you want to draw, do what you want to do. This is all from things for school. Like I have homework right here, deadlines. Like I do this for myself. It doesn't have to look pretty. I feel that if you guys are doing bullet journaling, it's your day, it's your life, it's your plans. Make it according to you, make it work for you, make it flow for you, because there's so many spreads and so many weekly spreads that work for certain people and work for certain lifestyles that you just have to try them all out first and do what works for you, because sometimes I have to go through a million weekly spreads before I get a perfect weekly spread for myself and for the plans that I have. That is everything. I will link down below all the materials that I use. So thanks for watching this really long video of me talking.